This is Dr. Eric Brown 1.
Dr. Massacre Films.
Mr. Horror Night. And I'm Deadly Fear 1283, and this is Horror Night Updaters.
We got some information regarding intellectual property maces for Hollywood and Orlando on Twitter by Mike Aiello and John Murdy. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, is this is like a two-part thing, is that Michael Aiello tweeted to Murdy, and I just finished the concept pitch with the studio. One down, right, Murdy? So that means that there's a possibility that there could be they could be pitching the same maze, and one down, right, Murdy could possibly mean that there's more than one IP that we're gonna share.
I think it's going to be like 2 or 3 we're going to share again. At least. That's what I think. Yeah. I'd be shocked if we shared less.
I agree with Vic. I'd be incredibly surprised if we had anything less than 2 shared IPs.
I agree with Victor.
The next thing is that Murdy posted the first code name, and it's Malcolm. There's been many speculations and theories saying, what it could be or whatnot. So, Vic, what do you think Malcolm is? What's your speculation?
Malcolm, a lot of theories going around. First was the obvious, everybody's talking about Malcolm McDowell. But like, if you go on his IMDb page, trying to find something like, you could clue in with the name, it's just, I don't know, you got Clockwork Orange, you got Halloween, and a lot of people are saying, you got Clockwork Orange about anarchy, which goes to the Purge, but then you got people talking about Malcolm, which could be Malcolm in the Middle. People were saying, was it Malcolm in the Middle? Frankie Muniz was in a movie, I forget the name of it, but it was a video game movie, maybe equaling of another video game house. And then you had people talking about, Stay Alive, that was it. They were saying Malcolm equals Malcolm in the Middle, equals Bryan Cranston equals Breaking Bad equals AMC equals Walking Dead. I don't know, just theories I read.
I have no idea. I mean, Malcolm could mean many different things, so, I have no idea what it is.
Pretty much what Victor said. Everyone obviously thinks of Malcolm, what's his last name?
McDowell.
People have been naming stuff like, Halloween, even something like Sanitarium. I think a movie he was in.
Yeah.
People are saying stuff like that. One theory I saw was The Fly.
Yeah. Jeff Goldblum and Malcolm.
Yeah, just a bunch of different theories. And do we know whether or not, wait, this is only for Hollywood, right? Malcolm's only for Hollywood?
The name is.
Yeah, the name is.
Code name.
I believe the house is, or this property might be shared between both, but the Malcolm is the code name for Hollywood only.
Yeah, so just really we can only theorize what it could mean.
Yeah, the first thing that I thought of was Malcolm McDowell, the same thing as you guys. And I'm hoping for Halloween, but I mean, yeah, it's too obvious. But I don't know I don't know if it's happened in the past, but sometimes, like Murdy's so cryptic and tricky and everything. What if
ways?
Yeah, what if he's saying all that? It's so complicated, but in reality, maybe it's an obvious thing. Could be doing like a reverse psychology thing there, So it could be an obvious thing. It could not be. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think it might be The Purge or I don't know, something like that. But yeah.
Oh
Questions.
yeah, we have questions.
One question was, with the release of The Purge Anarchy this year to theaters, could we expect to see a Purge scare zone in Orlando this year?
I think so. Yes.
I agree. Yes.
Yeah,
we could.
I think so too. It wouldn't be a shock if that would happen.
Okay, and then the last question. What are your thoughts on Halloween Horror Nights using an IP property for a comedy house? Maybe something like Tucker and Dale versus Evil, American Psycho, etc. Could be an interesting concept to utilize, as well as being able to use older sets.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space could be a good one.
I agree, yeah. That's a good one.
I can see that.
I mean, that, Shaun of the Dead would be a good one, but they could do that. They can, I mean, it just depends on how many comedic horror films there are and the ones that are actually good. So it just depends.
I don't know, maybe they can do a human centipede house. I think that would be pretty funny.
No. What the hell?
Oh god, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my god.
No, but in all serious,
Have people crawling towards you.
oh god.
Extreme maze.
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, they can, like Angel said, they can do Shaun of the Dead, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I can't, it's not coming to me right now what other, horror comedy movies that they can do. But, I mean, yeah, they could. They could definitely do one. I mean, if they're gonna use an IP, they have to use it how it was done, how it was directed. You know, and they need to stay true to whatever the IP is.
You can't use something like Dead Space as a comic house. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah, we just have to stay true to a property that they use. And in the case of a comedy house, you know, they'll have to have comedic elements within the maze. So, yeah.
And be treated well like Werewolf is treated.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dr. Brown one?
Psycho Massacre Films?
Mr. Horror Nights.
I'm Deadly Fear 1283. We'll see you in the next video.